I was humbled by it. And I was honored by it, but I was a little overwhelmed by it too. So
Yeah.
it's just overwhelming going from shift to all of a sudden being in charge of the whole department and stuff. So, well, I'm hoping to build morale back up in the department. So we have a retention problem still. We're still losing a lot of guys, and a morale problem. So I'm hoping that with me as a chief and knowing everybody that, and from what I've heard, morale's already picked up a lot out in the field on the ops side and stuff. So I'm just here to open up communication between operations and administration, and then just move forward. You know, the union and the city are still in negotiations, so we're hoping that the contract that they've been negotiating will be voted on pretty soon. We're told in the next week or so. And we think that's like the first step, is getting this contract in place, because it makes our wages a little more competitive with the local departments and stuff. So we're hoping that will help with the retention problem with people leaving for other departments and stuff. So once we stop losing people like we've been, I think it's just a matter of getting people back on board and excited to be here and happy to work in here and stuff. So the staffing, you know, it's always the same as far as people out on the trucks and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we are short staffed right now. So
Right.
we just hired 4, and we're gonna have to do another hire. We'll be doing a couple hiring cycles over the next couple months to get our numbers back up. Some of that's due to retirement. Like we have Dan Garaguso, 37-year engineer that's retiring in 2 weeks. He just put his 2-week notice in. So some of it's retirement, but most of it's just firefighters leaving for other opportunities. And the funny thing with that is most of the guys that do leave, you know, I'm friends with all of them, so they call me up, and that's what I tried to say last night at the acceptance speech and stuff. Kissimmee is unique in that we're small, and it's more of a family. Everybody knows each other. Everybody gets along, you know, good. I mean, it's a good brotherhood, and most of the guys that have left for bigger departments, better pay, they all call me up and say it's not the same. So I think we have more of a family here, and that's what guys tell me when they leave. He goes, we miss the family of Kissimmee and stuff. So, well, I know the inner workings of Kissimmee. I know where our strengths are, where our weaknesses are, and I can tap into both and encourage the strengths and then build on the weaknesses. I think that's what I bring, where it's an outside guy. He doesn't know what's been going on here. It's just harder for an outside person to come in and just get a grasp of what's been going on here over the last 20 years, 10 years and stuff. So I think that gives me an advantage over an outside guy. And really, what we're trying to do now is to build a succession plan where we won't ever have to go outside the department again for any of the positions. So, you know, that's how a lot of departments do it. We just build our guys up to where everything stays internal. It's a smoother transition than bringing a guy from the outside that really doesn't. So, you know, we've got a good training program going on, our education. We put more money into training and education so we can get people more classes and trained to do more within the department. Equipment-wise, it's always been very good here. We're pretty up to date on everything. We've actually, through this last budget, we've been approved to hire 6 additional paramedics, so we'll be staffing a 5th rescue now. You know, I don't know who said it, but years ago somebody said, you know, if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. So, I mean, I do. Even with this job, as I'm learning, it's a challenge, and I love challenges and stuff. So I'm up for the challenge, and we're going to take the